Welcome to Win the Day from Back to the Bible. I'm your coach, Pastor Nat, and today we're going to talk about the invitation of a lifetime. Whenever a ministry peer or friend comes to town, I begin to think about who I should invite to see him or her. Having someone of authority is a special occasion and requires an invite to come and see. Each day we have the opportunity to invite people around us to come and see Jesus. But do we? I know I do not. How about you? There was a woman who was so overwhelmed by Jesus and his message that she immediately invited the town to come and see. Who was this woman? What was the town's response? Let's turn back to the book of John in John chapter 4, beginning in verse 27. Just then his disciples came back. They marveled that he was talking with a woman. But no one said, "What do you seek?" or "Why are you talking with her?" So the woman left her water jar and went away into town and said to the people, "Come, see a man who told me all that I ever did. Can this be the Christ?" They went out of the town and were coming to him. Jesus has been talking with a Samaritan woman who had a reputation of being a sinner. Now, sexual sin is nothing new, but even in today's culture, still a hot topic of gossip and judgment. Well, Jesus knows her story, but doesn't care. He doesn't care about the societal norms and unhelpful traditions of speaking to a woman, and a sinful one at that. She recognizes that Jesus is the Messiah, the promised Savior. This is the one she's heard about. And as soon as it's clear, the disciples show up. They don't say a word. They are just shocked by Jesus' conversation in plain sight. Now, this seems so silly to us today, but it was viewed as either foolish or sinful for a Jew to talk to a woman in public. But Jesus doesn't care. She is one of the people that he came to seek and save. She is overwhelmed with the good news that Jesus brought, so she takes off. She goes to town and tells them, "Please come and see this Jesus." Notice that she doesn't get ready. She doesn't secure the water in her hands. Instead, she heads out immediately. Now, don't forget, these people of the town, they knew who she was. They knew all about her sin. You see, townspeople have a way of spreading news faster than Twitter ever could. But you see, she doesn't care. She doesn't care what they think of her or her lifestyle. She has met the Messiah. She wants others to do the same. But notice, she doesn't yell out, "The Messiah is here! The Messiah is here! Come and see!" Instead, she's smart with her tactic. She provides an invite to meet a person who knew her and asks the people, "Could this be the Christ?" Her humility inviting the people worked. They immediately are intrigued and go to meet Jesus. The woman met Jesus. She believed in him, so she headed out without hesitation. So what does she do? She invited others to meet him too. A true invitation of a lifetime. So here's my challenge for you today. Invite someone to meet Jesus. The world is drowning in sin with no hope of rescue, except for Jesus Christ. Someone invited you to meet Jesus, and now you can do the same. Share a verse in a text, such as John 3:16 through 17, or even John 14, verse 6. Maybe share a video from this series in an email or on social media. Or could you even go have a cup of coffee or a meal with someone who should meet Jesus through you? The Samaritan woman was transformed by Jesus, and she had to invite others for the same experience. When we invite others to meet Jesus, we will win the day.